Hi guys, my name is Tatiana Medintseva and you are on my crochet channel. In this video we will continue crocheting these big bears. I remind you that the masterclass in PDF format can be purchased in my Etsy shop. I will leave a link to the store in the description under the video. Also, if you want to thank me for the free masterclasses, you can also buy this masterclass. We continue to make the bear. Now we will make the body, the head of the bear, attach the arms and insert the legs. Let's start as usual, loop and 2 chain stitches, and in the first chain stitch we make 6 single crochets. In the second row we make 6 increases. In each stitch there are 2 single crochets. At the end of the row there will be 12 single crochets. Ready. In the third row we make 1 single crochet and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 18 single crochets. 1 single crochet and 1 increase is 2, 3. 1 single crochet is 4 and 1 increase is 5, 6. 1 single crochet is 7 and 1 increase is 8, 9. 1 single crochet is 10 and 1 increase is 11, 12. 13 and 1 increase is 14, 15. 16 and 1 increase is 17, 18. The third row is completed. Turn the crochet in the right side out. In the fourth row we make 2 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 24 single crochets. 1, 2 and 1 increase is 3, 4. 5, 6 and 1 increase is 7, 8. And so on until the end of the row, 2 single crochets and 1 increase. Done. In the fifth row we make 3 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 30 single crochets. Done. In the sixth row we make 4 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 36 single crochets. In the seventh row we make 5 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 42 single crochets. This is what crochet looks like now. In the eighth row we make 6 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 48 single crochets. The 8th row is done. In the 9th row we make 7 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 54 single crochets. In the 10th, 11th and 12th row we make 54 single crochets in each row. Ready. In the 13th row we make 8 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 60 single crochets. From the 14th to the 17th row inclusive, 4 rows, we make 60 single crochets in each row. Ready. This is what the bear's body looks like now. In the 18th row we make 8 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 54 single crochets. In the 19th row we make 54 single crochets. Ready. In the 20th row we make 7 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 48 single crochets. In the 21st row we make 48 single crochets. In the 22nd row we make 6 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 42 single crochets. In the 23rd row we make 42 single crochets. The 23rd row is ready. This is what the bear's body looks like now. In the 24th row we make 5 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 36 single crochets. In the 25th row we make 36 single crochets. Ready. In the 26th row we make 4 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times.
At the end of the row there will be 30 single crochets.
In the 27th row we will attach the arms of the bear and I will show how we will do it. The 26th row is done. Now we will attach the arms. We start immediately from the first stitch of the 37th row. 27th row. Take your arm and make 6 single crochets together with the first arm. We do everything as always. We insert the hook all the way into the arm and now insert the hook into the body. Don't skip the stitches. The first single crochet in the 27th row is done and I recommend putting a marker. Next stitch, again insert the hook all the way into the arm, then into the body. This is the second single crochet. Into the arm, into the body. This is the third single crochet. Into the arm, into the body. This is the fourth single crochet. Into the arm, into the body. This is the fifth single crochet. Into the arm, into the body. This is the sixth single crochet. Now we make 10 single crochets. This is the back of the bear. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We take the second arm and together with the second arm we make 6 single crochets again. Both arms are attached to the body of the bear and we just have to make 8 single crochets until the end of the 27th row. This is the beauty we are getting at the moment. Now we need to insert the legs. We didn't put the legs in earlier because I thought that everyone has a different crochet density. And for example, if I tell you to put the legs in here and here, then you might not be able to guess with the arms later. We take the bear's leg in this way.
Now this is the belly of the bear, and on the other side is the back.
There are fewer stitches between the arms on the belly than on the back. In this position, we need to insert our legs into the bear's body. We insert the legs under the arms, and you will choose on your own which stitches it is best to insert the joints into. All I can tell you is that the joints are inserted between the 10th and 11th rows. We count from the bottom from the center, the rows are clearly visible. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The increase is clearly visible here. Then there is no increase. In the 9th row we finished making increases. We found the 10th and 11th row. Between the 10th and 11th row we move towards the arm in one direction and insert the right leg. On the other side, under the arm, insert the left leg. We also found the 10th and 11th row, moved along the row to the arm and inserted the second leg. It should be like this. I'll show you on the finished bear. You can see that the arm and leg are in the same line. The bear's legs should be exactly under the arms. Therefore, we insert the legs and fix the joints. Everything is done conveniently, there is enough space. After the legs are secured, add filler and continue further. As a guide, there are approximately 25 stitches between the bear's legs in front. Therefore, in your toy also make sure that there are approximately 25 stitches between the legs. The legs are in, and I added some stuffing to give the bear's body some shape. Next row, number 28. In the 28th row, we make 30 single crochets. Now there are 30 stitches in the row, so we simply make 30 single crochets in the 28th row. The 28th row is ready. From the 29th row, we begin crocheting the head. In the 29th row, we make 30 increases. In each stitch, there are 2 single crochets. At the end of the row, there will be 60 single crochets. 30 increases have been made. The 30th row, at the beginning of the row, 1 single crochet and 1 increase, and do this 6 times. Be careful, don't skip the stitches, and in this case everything will work out. I recommend making 1 single crochet and putting a marker. And now we make 1 increase. This is the first time. 1 single crochet and 1 increase. This is the second time. 1 single crochet and 1 increase. This is the third time. 1 single crochet and 1 increase is the fourth time. 1 single crochet and 1 increase is the fifth time. And the last time, 1 single crochet and 1 increase is the sixth time. This thing should be right above the arm. We are crocheting the cheek of the bear. Now we make 20 single crochets. We crochet ourselves. You can see we have done 20 single crochets and went to the second arm. Above the second arm we do the same thing, only in reverse. First we do one increase and then one single crochet, and repeat this combination 6 times. I'll show you. Here we do one increase and one single crochet. This is the first time. Again one increase and one single crochet is the second time. One increase and one single crochet is the third time. One increase and one single crochet is the fourth time. One increase and one single crochet is the fifth time. And the last time, one increase and one single crochet is the sixth time. The combination one increase and one single crochet is done 6 times. Until the end of the 30 row, it remains to make 16 single crochets. If you didn't skip the stitches, then everything should work out the way I told you. Just make 16 single crochets and reach the end of the row. Everything is fine. From the 31st to the 38th row inclusive, 8 rows, we make 72 single crochets in each row. Now we have 72 stitches in a row, so we need to make 8 rows of 72 single crochets in each row. This is how beautiful it turns out. I really like everything. I'll show you from all sides what the future bear looks like. I have already done what I told you. 8 rows of 72 single crochets are ready. This is what the bear looks like now. The bear's body has been completely filled with filler. Let's continue further. In the 39th row, we make 10 single crochets and 1 decrease, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 66 single crochets. In the 40th row, we make 66 single crochets. Ready? In the 41st row, we make 9 single crochets and 1 decrease, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row, there will be 60 single crochets. In the 42nd row, we make 60 single crochets. Ready? In the 43rd row, we make 8 single crochets and 1 decrease, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row, there will be 54 single crochets. From the 44th to the 47th row inclusive, we make 54 single crochets in each row. That is, we crochet 4 rows without changes, with 1 single crochet in each stitch. I have already done everything that I told you. This is what the bear should look like at the moment. Now I will explain to you where the eyes are inserted. The eyes are inserted between the 37th and 38th rows. Here the increases are clearly visible. It was the 29th row.
We count 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36.
Here are the 37th row and 38th rows. Between the 37th and 38th rows, we need to insert eyes. My bear has 8 stitches between its eyes. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We align the head Make sure everything is clear and even, and insert the eyes. You can additionally orient yourself by the bear's arms. We insert the eyes ourselves and continue further. In the 48th row, we make 7 single crochets and 1 decrease, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 48 single crochets. In the 49th row we make 48 single crochets. Everything that has been said has already been done. Filler added. In the 50th row, we make 6 single crochets and 1 decrease, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 42 single crochets. In the 51st row, we make 5 single crochets and 1 decrease, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 36 single crochets. Ready. In the 52nd row we make 4 single crochets and 1 decrease, and do this until the end of the row. We can do this 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 30 single crochets. During the crocheting process we gradually add filler to form the desired beautiful head shape. I finished making the 52nd row, added filler. We will make decreases for the next 2 rows. In the 53rd row we make 15 decreases. In the last row we now have 30 stitches, so we will be able to make 15 decreases. Now I'll just count the exact number of decreases in the 53rd row. We make decreases in each stitch. It was I who made the second decrease, the third decrease, and so on until the end of the row. The 53rd row is done. I managed to make 15 decreases in the row. Everything is correct. The next 54th row will be the last. Add filler. We make 7 decreases in this row plus 1 additional decrease. In fact, in the 54th row you can only make 7 decreases, so we are not tied specifically to the row number. Now we just need to finish the head, so we do a total of 8 decreases. We remove the marker and make 8 decreases in a row. Then I will show you how to tighten the ring and close the hole on your head. After this, the main part of the bear will be ready. I'm already looking forward to how beautiful the bear will be. We finish making 8 decreases and add filler. I have already made 8 decreases. A small hole remains at the top of the head. Cut the thread, leaving a small end of the thread. Pull out the thread. Now we need to tighten this ring. To do this, starting from the next stitch, we pull the thread with the hook alternately through the stitches on one side and from the other side. Gently pull the thread and tighten the ring, thereby closing the hole. We thread the thread to the side of the head. We tie a knot. Hide the end of the thread inside the head. We are done. Beauty. To me, this is indescribable beauty. This miracle is ready. The next part will be the last. We will make a muzzle, ears, tail and scarf. See you soon.